You're very welcome back. The dark evenings are back in full swing and many people start to feel a dip in mood around this time of year.
Yeah, seasonal affective disorder impacts so many of us, and here to tell us how to manage is Psychotherapist Daniella Moyles. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
People, we hear of this, it's shortened to SAD, and lots of people suffer from it this year. But what exactly is it?
Well, it's exactly what it says in the title. Seasonally induced kind of episodic depression, I suppose, is how you would describe it. But the important differentiating factor is that it's seasonal. It's triggered by the season. When the darker evenings come in, it's darker for longer. Yeah, so you'll see that kind of trigger for this condition when the clocks change.
So is that the sign and symptoms? It's like your mood starts to dip when it gets darker outside during the day. That's it.
Yeah, that's what will differentiate it from other kind of episodes of depression that people might experience.
Okay, so what can you, from that regard, if it is seasonal, you're kind of going, okay, there have to be ways that I can kind of counteract that.
Yeah, like ways that you can treat it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things that you can do biologically. We were discussing this. You can take your vitamin D.
Yeah.
How much vitamin D do you take?
Well, I don't think I suffer from it, but I do start to take supplements when it comes into the winter.
Yeah.
So vitamin D would be part of that. But we hear that with people we have in here all the time.
Yeah.
They say from October maybe to February, try and have the vitamin D. But remember years ago, there was the light lamps and everything like that people would use. Is that still a thing?
So that would be like the kind of practical biological side of things. So they say around 4,000 IU of vitamin D every single day, minimum, throughout the season. You know, we have such long winters and such a short amount of life.
What's that?
Just read it on the bottle.
Okay, right, okay. So that's what
you'll get all different amounts, right? So some will be 1,000, some will be up to 10,000, you know? But you need a minimum of 4,000. And then the light boxes as well, so you can get this kind of, they suggest 10,000 lux would be the amount of light that you need to have in these light boxes. Or have you seen the red light panels?
Yeah, where
people sit in front of their red light panels for 20 minutes.
So and what does that do? Is that triggering something in your brain?
Well, I mean, what really is triggering, biologically speaking, because there's other elements, there's other factors, there's cultural attitudes towards winter, there's also social withdrawal, there's things like what's happening in terms of your psychology. But if you're just looking at your biology, what's happening really is you're losing morning light. And morning light is what sets our circadian rhythm. It's kind of what sets our mood, what regulates our sleep. So that loss of light is what we're trying to replenish with those light boxes.
So that's so interesting. What's happening in terms of our psychology, as you said there, like the cultural attitudes toward all of this? What's going on inside my head?
So the treatment for SAD is CBT, which tells you that it is
cognitive behaviour therapy.
Yes, cognitive behavioural therapy, which tells you that it's more of kind of like a self-reinforcing attitude as opposed to something that's happening. I mean, there is a biological element, absolutely, but we don't realise how much we're influenced by our language, right? How we talk about a season. So we might have inherited...
it's dark, it's rainy, it's miserable. Totally. You hear that from...
We might have grown up with that, and we might be in groups of people who kind of don't realise that they're subtly or maybe very overtly telling us that this season is bad, that we're going to get the blues, that we all feel down. And those types of things have an impact on our psychology.
That's amazing.
So, I suppose we're kind of used, that's what it is. That's where we are. We're on a rock on the edge of the Atlantic Ocean, so it's going to have an effect. Like if you live in a place, if you're living in Galway right now and you're the amount of rain that you get on the West Coast in comparison to people on the East Coast, all of that does have an effect on our mood.
Now, I mean, of course, we do genuinely have very long winters and very dark days. I mean, that's real. That's really happening. And we really are losing our light. And there really is this kind of push towards withdrawal. So because the days aren't long and we're, all hibernating a little bit, we do kind of pull back from our activities. We perhaps eat a little bit worse. We're not working out as much. We see our friends less. All of these things kind of compound to bring us to a low mood.
Can I ask you what would the difference be for just maybe we're just a bit low and having SAD?
So having SAD is not feeling a bit low. It's a really obvious trigger when the seasons change. So it'll be like a notable pattern that you experience recurrently every year. And then it'll lift in the spring. So when the clocks change, the mood changes, your appetite will change, your sleep will change, you'll feel sluggish, low motivation, irritable, and then when the clocks change, that will lift. And so that's the real pattern for it.
That might be something that you yourself don't realise. It might be those around you going, there's something that's happening here. So maybe if you do notice something with someone going, is there something wrong? Because if there is something, if there's someone at home now going, I think that's me, should they go see, I assume you go see your doctor?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously what we've talked about here can really, really help, right? So you can introduce your supplements, introduce your light therapy, make sure that you get out into the light as early as possible.
So when the light is there, get out,
go for a walk. And if you can do that earlier in the day, that's going to help you more than later in the day. Don't do things like withdraw from your friends, like set those times to see your friends, keep up your exercise, try to not lean into that overindulgence too much that we have in the winter. All of those things are what will contribute to that low mood. And if none of those things are helping, then absolutely you can go to your doctor. And one of the treatment protocols is SSRIs.
What's that?
So like antidepressants for the season. Or, of course, if you want to take a different approach, you can do CBT.
CBT, and there could be all that kind of stuff. Right, sure, look, Bake Off is over. I can't have 5 packs of this during that now. Can I? 089 611 111 if that is something that you think that might be affecting you or someone that you know, how you deal with it yourself. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Psychotherapist Daniella Moyles, thank you so much for joining us this morning.